Hey friends, what's up? I hope you are doing good. Welcome to Vocab Booster. I created this channel in view of the necessity of vocabulary in almost every government examinations, for instance SSC, CGL, CHSL, CLAT or MD entrances. And I'll be covering 10 words in each video with a detailed explanation, and we'll also be covering words from some of the most prestigious newspapers of our country like The Hindu. In this video, I will teach you 10 words including their synonyms and antonyms. So let's get started. Our first word is alleviate. Alleviate, it means to make something less stronger, to decrease the intensity of something. Especially this word is used in medical terms, as you can see the first example, which says the doctor gave me an injection to alleviate the pain. It means doctor is trying to make the pain less intensive to help the patient who is suffering from severe pain. Let's come to the second example, which says that after the operation your pain will be alleviated. It means suppose one patient is suffering from severe pain because he has stones in his kidneys which causing him a lot of pain. So in that context, this example is used that once the operation is done, your pain will be alleviated, the doctor is saying to the patient. So its synonyms are easy, relieve. Moreover, its antonyms are harm and intensify. So these are the exact opposites of alleviate. And one thing I would like to highlight here is please don't ignore the synonyms and antonyms if you are preparing for any kind of government examination. It becomes equally important for you to remember the synonyms and antonyms as well of any word. Our next word is admonish. Admonish means to tell strongly that you do not approve of something that he or she has done. Generally, this word is used to show your anger towards someone. And if you're angry with someone, let us see a few examples of admonish so that you can have a better understanding of the word. See your first example, which says he was admonished for arriving late at office. He was admonished for arriving late at office. His boss must have been very angry with him because of his late arrival, so he admonished his employee. Let's see the second example. It says I admonished him for not calling the ambulance. Here I'm showing my anger to someone for not doing something that I wanted him to do. So you can see, you can use this word in this way as well. Now let's take a look at the synonyms and antonyms, which are rebuke and reprimand. Both have almost similar meanings and can be used interchangeably. Now see the antonyms. Its antonyms are encourage and applaud. These are the exact opposite words of admonish, used to praise someone for their good deed. Well, the literal meaning of applaud is to admire someone by clapping or patting on his or her shoulder or using beautiful words to encourage someone. Let's see our next word, which is adulterate. Our next word is adulterate. Adulterate means to make something impure by the mixture of other, to dilute something. So the best example of adulterate would be, the milkmen. Often they do this type of thing to make profit. Hence I have put this as your first example so that you can relate this to your daily life. I hope you must have been understood the first example. So let us see the second example, which says that nowadays adulteration of food is very common. Yeah, it's true. It's damn true. Just to make their business profitable, some people do this. And which sometimes causes us several diseases or fever. Let's take a look at the synonyms, which are dilute and not pure. It's quite easy to understand. I don't think you need any explanation for this. See the antonyms, which are pure and concentrate. So these are the exact opposite words of adulterate, and the word concentration is often used when we talk about chemicals and their dilution. And I expect you are very well aware of these basic words. Let us see our next word, which is agile. Agile is nothing but the ability to move or act quickly, physically or mentally. When we act very fast or swiftly, then that act could be done physically or mentally. So that is called agile. Take a look at the first sentence, which says he is known for his agility. That means he is known for his ability to act quickly. See the second example, which says that the way a cheetah moves is an example of agile movement. As you know very well, cheetah is a very agile animal. It is known for its ability to run very fast. See the synonyms. Its synonyms are energetic and active. Both words can be used interchangeably, and you must be familiar with the synonyms. These words are often used to show one's physical or mental ability to react quickly. Take a look at the antonyms, which are sluggish, slow, and lazy. See, sluggish means someone who is very slow or does not move or react easily. So those individuals are called sluggish. Let us see our next word, which is apprehend. Apprehend means to arrest someone for a crime. or to catch someone. Generally, this word is used in newspapers when cops catch or arrest any criminal. So in that context, apprehend is used. See the first example, which if the cops apprehended him because of his connections with some thieves. The police officers caught or arrested him because he had some connections with some thieves, right? He had some connections, so the cops caught him. See the second example, it's quite interesting. In China, if you post anything against the government in social media, then you can be apprehended. And it's true, the Chinese government has implemented this law. If you post anything against the government, they will arrest you. Let us see the synonyms, which are detain or nab. Both mean the same, and either of these words can be used interchangeably with apprehend. Its antonyms are quite obvious. The opposite of arrest or apprehend would be free or release. So let's have a look at the next word, which is assassinate. See, assassinate means to kill someone by surprise or secret assault, especially the killings of famous person. So with the meaning of this word, you must have got an idea that this word cannot be used interchangeably with kill. Again, I'm insisting with kill. If somebody gets killed by a surprise attack and the man who died is quite a famous personality, then I would say this man is assassinated, and I won't say the man is killed. I hope you have understood the real meaning of this word. See the first example, it says Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated by a terrorist organization, LTTE. And yes, it's true, LTTE, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam Force, was a terrorist organization, and his leader was Prabhakaran, who had come up with a plan of assassinating Rajiv Gandhi, our former Prime Minister. And you must have seen that recently launched web series The Family Man Season 2, in which one rebel organization is shown in the beginning of the series. It was none other than LTTE, and you must have observed throughout the series all the characters of that series keep taking the name of Prabhakaran. And let me tell you students, the guy whose name is Prabhakaran in the series is playing the role of the leader of LTTE, right? So let us see your second example. It says Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated on 30th January 1948. Yes, that's true. The father of our nation was assassinated by Nathuram Godse on 30th of January 1948. And will not say he was killed, we'll say he was assassinated. Take a look at the synonyms, which are execute, murder. So these are the similar meaning words of assassination. Let's see the antonyms, which are give birth, revive. So obviously the opposite of assassination would be reborn, revive, to make someone alive. And if you play that online game called PUBG, then you must have observed that whenever a player gets knocked out, then one of his teammates comes to revive him or comes to make him alive again. They revive him, right? And there is a medicine also available in the market called Revital. So why its name is Revital? Because it revives people. It makes you alive again, right? I mean, it doesn't make you alive, but it makes you feel energetic. That is why its name is Revital, sorry. So let's see our next word, which is audacious. The next word is audacious. Audacious means one who is not afraid of anyone, one who is fearless or dauntless. Both mean the same. See the first example, which says Bhagat Singh was an audacious freedom fighter. Yeah, it's absolutely true. He was a fearless freedom fighter, and his comrades didn't afraid of anyone. They were fearless, who gave their lives happily for their country. Now see the second example. Political leaders are known for making audacious promises. Yes, it means political leaders often make promises without any fear, and that makes them audacious. They aren't afraid of anyone, hence they make audacious promises to the people of their country. Take a look at the synonyms, which are fearless, courage. These are the exact synonym of audacious and can be used interchangeably. Have a look at the antonyms, which are coward, timid. Both mean the same. One who has lack of courage, he's a coward, he's a timid. So both these words can be used interchangeably. Let's see our next word, which is appease. Appease means to pacify someone or to make someone happy, to make someone smile. Take a look at the first example, which says shopkeepers try their best to appease their customers. And yes, they do that. They do that to make their customers happy because they want to maintain good relations with their customers and they want to make them their regular customers. Hence, they appease them. They make them happy. I hope you got this. See the second example, which it says the owner of a garage appeased his workers by granting them bonus. Yes, some employers do that. They give bonus to their employees to make them happy, to appease them, to make them smile. They do that. And have a look at the synonyms of appease are coax, soothe. Both have similar meanings To soothe someone or to coax someone means to make someone happy, and its antonyms. See, infuriate, provoke. Infuriate or provoke means to make someone angry. These were the exact opposite words of appease. Quite easy. Let's see our next word, amiable. Amiable means one who is friendly, one who is kind or polite. See example, in my office my seniors are amiable with me. In his office his seniors are very kind or amiable to him. Why? Because they don't treat him badly. See the next example. Rohan loves going to school because his teachers are so amiable. He loves going to school because his teachers are so amiable. They're so friendly or frank, and he can easily talk to his teacher. That is why he loves going to school. Take a look at the synonym, which are kind and good natured, and both have similar meanings. Right? See the antonyms of amiable, which are ill natured, disagreeable. They aren't friendly. Their nature is very rude. So those people are called ill-natured people. They always disagree, so they are called ill-natured. And our last word is adamant, one who is unwilling to change his or her decision, who is stubborn, one who is stubborn to his point, one who is determined. Let's take a look at the example. The second example, see first. It's quite interesting. Despite of protesting in mass, the government is adamant to implement the new laws. Despite people keep on protesting in mass, but the government was so adamant that they didn't implement, they didn't move back. They implemented the laws. They didn't listen to the crowd. See the first example, which is that Prime Minister was adamant on this point. The Prime Minister was adamant. The Prime Minister is so stubborn. The Prime Minister is so determined on his point. I hope you get this word. And see his synonyms, which are determined, stubborn, and one more synonym is there of adamant, which is obstinate. Right? Obstinate. Take a look at the antonyms, which are persuadable, manageable. You can easily convincible. You can easily convince someone. You can easily manage somebody. These are the exact opposite words of adamant. Okay? And I hope my words were lucid enough to give you a good understanding of vocabulary. And I will not tell you to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit the like button, because honestly speaking, it sounds very boring and cliche. So thank you for watching Vocabulary Booster.